University of Colorado, Masters of the Environment Program. I'm Steve
I'm Bill.
from National Cleanup Day. We thank you very much for taking a look at our National Cleanup Plan project, and we wanted to do a quick introduction.
Okay.
So why don't you tell them about the organization, Bill?
Okay, National Cleanup Day started from clean trails, where
Yes.
Steve and I would walk out, see trash on the trail, and Steve would pick it up and put it in his pocket. And I said, "Nah, I'm not
Very
gonna do-"
strange.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. And so that developed into a program where Steve and I would go out and pick up. I pointed out if I missed something, Steve would say,
Yeah, missed one.
and we were laughing and joking, and people had fun with us and decided to join a group, and we decided to make it national. So we had national.
And so that's where we started out with the
Clean Trails.
the Clean Trails and the 501c3. That was a long time ago.
Yes, and then we did National Cleanup
We
Day.
came up with the idea for actually having a cleanup day around the entire country, coordinated from one central location.
And with the idea, instead of telling people to, it's like when I would tell my children, clean up your room, I said, why don't you clean up your room just one time a year? It was much easier. And so that moved on, and we got, before COVID, we had over 2 million people participating.
How many do we have this year?
630,000?
No, 671,000.
Really?
Yeah, 600,
Wow.
671. We've gotten some new numbers in. So in any case, we do have...
Even in a pandemic, that's not
right,
bad.
even in a pandemic. We actually had, from the beginning, a theory of behavioral change so that we're not just going off and doing cleanups. Because what do we think about cleanups, Bill?
Yuck.
They're kind of stupid, because people should be cleaning up on a regular basis. And of course, they shouldn't even be littering.
Well, what happened was, once people start cleaning something up, they would take a look at it saying, I kind of want to keep it this way.
So you're saying this is kind of like the entry to the environmental movement?
Well, actually, it's the gateway drug.
The gateway, you're right, exactly.
The gateway drug into the environment. People want to start something. If you tell somebody, let's save the whales, well, how do you do that? But if you start by saying, can you clean up a trail, or you clean up around your house, or
Your
clean up-
neighborhood or community.
right? I can do that. So it gets people started, and then they start thinking they can do more or want to do more.
Right. So in any case, for the project overview, what we're doing is we have a plan.
Oh,
Wait, we don't have a plan.
we have never had
We actually
plans.
want a plan. So the ironic thing on this is that nobody has actually created a national cleanup plan in the past. There's been pieces of it that have been done by other individuals.
Yep.
There's been pieces of it done by governmental organizations, nonprofits, by states, but nobody's ever done a national cleanup plan.
Right, because they've always picked their little area to clean
Right,
up.
they picked their area.
So
So we decided that, well, we would do that. But really, we want you to do it, because we're
Lazy.
Yeah, right, absolutely lazy. So, we actually want to implement this plan too, or better
we
yet,
don't want to
we want other people to implement.
You got it,
right?
yeah.
Right. So, what makes the project unique?
what do you think?
Bill and
Steve.
this would also be known as
The Bill and Steve show, or
Exactly.
the BS show, actually.
Right. So the project's actually pretty unique, because the United States spends roughly $11.5 billion per year. That's using 2009 numbers, and
Not counting inflation.
that doesn't count inflation. It doesn't account for part of the increase in the number of resources being put into it.
It's true.
Because of the plastics issue in the ocean. Actually, it's not just in the ocean. It's
It's
also
everywhere.
in our water, in the air.
Remember,
in your
the
food.
oceans are downhill from everybody.
Don't they say something flows downhill?
Yes, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, in any case, it's pretty unique that there's a national strategy and policy for all these other things in the world that are going on, but there's actually no strategy right now, no plan for cleaning up plastics and litter that are poised to go into the ocean, or for changing the behavior of people so that we
Don't
stop
do
it.
that.
Yeah, they don't do it. Right.
I mean, see, we're basically, our big thing is we're against free-range plastics. And we say that, I mean, this may sound funny, but we were driving through Utah one time with
on the way to Colorado.
no, and we're talking miles and miles of nothing. Just a couple hundred
This is in the
miles.
San Rafael swell, if you know where that is.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this piece of plastic bag floats by.
It doesn't really float by. It kind of seemed like it was going along at about 80 miles an hour.
That's the speed we were.
Yeah.
It's like, how did that get there? So that's what we call free-range plastics. That shouldn't be there.
Right, so there's a lot of other areas that are kind of off to the side. What we want to do on this project is actually make it very tightly focused on cleanups, on that behavior change that's associated with it, so we actually solve the problem and can go off to other things.
Well, what makes it unique is the fact that
Other than you and I.
yes, it's true. This is a national and global project, pardon me, backed by our experience. And
Right.
funny enough, we are probably the most experienced people in this field.
This stuff sounds very
I
strange.
mean, it really is like, hey, we're the kings of trash.
So professionally, this will help some development in some interesting ways, because even though this is the Bill and Steve show starting from Clean Trails,
Right.
going to National Cleanup Day, we've partnered with quite a few organizations globally
Like Earth Day?
and nationally. So Earth Day, we're also part of World Cleanup Day, and there's somebody here who got volunteered
Yeah, I'm on their board of World
to be on the
Cleanup
board
Day.
of World
Yeah.
Cleanup Day.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, Bill.
I'll pay you back.
And they're out of Estonia in Europe, and if you're in
And worldwide.
yeah, if you're in the Environment and Geography program at CU, you should probably know where Estonia is.
Is right. We also work with Keep America Beautiful. Yeah, they should know us.
Yeah, right. And a whole bunch of other organizations that we work with, both locally, regionally, nationally,
And
globally.
internationally, yeah.
Internationally. So it's kind of a unique thing that there's so many people that we're connected with. And really what we want you to do is to create a national cleanup plan that encompasses the nonprofits like us, the municipalities for kind of making things happen,
Right.
but also a policy and a strategy from the federal level, so that can be written by Congress,
And
signed
used.
by the president, and actually implemented.
Right, and also the background, all the people worldwide, all the different ways of doing things, that's all available. In other words, this is unique in the fact that you will be able to take a look at many, many ways of doing it. There is no one way, there is no correct way, but there has to be a start of it. And that's
We have
what
to start a plan.
Exactly, that's why we started it.
Well, we haven't started yet.
Well, we hopefully will.
Yeah. So in any case, vote for Bill,
No, don't.
vote for Steve,
There you go.
and help us out on this national cleanup plan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful life.
Oh wait, I guess I was being chintzy there.
Yeah, have a wonderful life.
Thank you again.
Bye.